Run inside. It's Davison. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Dante Moore looking to scramble. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route.
Western. Sweet.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And the defense now early. The Ducks have their offense in high gear.
You gotta see about that.
Moore. The sweet feet buy a little time.
You gotta see about that. There's no way they took Bear out.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Moore will throw. Bring in the heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the catch on the back. They finally get him on the
No way they took Bear out of the game. It's a real person.
With a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Davison. Got some room.
They're the real person with no rules.
Inside, it's Marshall. Gets it across the 30 to the 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back looking for room. There's some room. And after gobbling up,
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They feed him again. How about that run?
Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Pulled down at the 11-yard. Be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Underwood. Pressure coming. How about that quick
Slant. He went to it. He met it. Made sure the receiver didn't make the catch. Nice job by the defender.
On the move. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. And he'll step into the end zone. Ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He might want another play. Here's more to throw. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. He looked as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Motion from the wide out. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6.
Sweet.
Moore to the air. Complete. Finding some room. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing.
Sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Hard running there. The defense Hudson Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Here's Underwood. Throws to the back. They're working that left side. Breaks a tackle and he might go. He is down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. Touchdown! This one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just a...
But the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Got his man on the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Ducks want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at him, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Throwing more. Gonna take a shot. Upstairs to make the catch. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Offense changing the play. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oregon! And they're on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Uncorks one to the middle. And
what?
The ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Wolverines are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. Now he can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. DB's locked up tight on the receiver. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Touchdown! Here's the question, how aggressive will the play calling be? Might be changing the route. Dante Moore. Under fire. And he was hit just here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Moore will throw. Fires to the middle. And the big gain is just enough time for one final play of the half. The run inside. It's Davison. As we close in on half. And that is no good up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. Defense right there to nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The This is a designed run. There's a crease. Just what they were looking for.
It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Rolling, Underwood. He's going to take a shot. And it won't be
It's harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
not a whole lot of block.
Guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish. Doing a good job getting to
They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Underwood to throw for it on fourth. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a grab. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. Now on the move. Got 6 yards on. Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. On the run, it's Marshall. He just
Seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
The run from the shotgun. Stopped. Already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere fourth down territory. Using his feet.
getting to it. Nice job by the defense, locking in, not letting him get that extra couple yards that he needed to get the big first down.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Ducks will hustle to the line.
95, 96, sprint. Q. Go.
Moore. Fires to the big fella. Across the 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down here for the offense.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation. And beautiful. This quarterback, they have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls away.
Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Western. Go.
More to the air again. Still looking on the move. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left.
What?
Too much. The defense takes advantage like they did right there.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. And the wildcat
In the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
They go play action. Bryce Underwood. Just a short pass to the tight end. In the final period of this one. Snap to the back. Under fire. They got him great. And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's Underwood to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it down the field. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Back has it. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Michigan. The Duck offense to get the drive started. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Oh, he makes the catch. Turning it on. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed.
Formation for these receivers. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's more to throw. Finds his man. And he'll run across the
Great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Maybe a crease. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! On the Wildcat, let's see what they got. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. Found a little room out of the line. That last completion left them with just a yard or so to go for a first down. How will they attack on 2nd and short? Leaves it with the back. And the clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Looking for a push on 4th down. And he has it back, and here comes the offense. They're in a perfect situation here, David. Just make sure you drain the clock and you have the last play.
100%. You can't lose. That's how you...
Hey, take it. 95, 96 Regs. 95, 96 Regs. Where did he go?
Going to the run, it's Davison.
I love the play times.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
Here we go. Ready. All right, go.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Timeout.
Ready. Go.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Kicker in a huge spot.
It's